Good afternoon. It's Tuesday, July 17th. Got off work a few hours early today. And I was driving home and I was looking at my car keeps track of the temperature and it's saying 88 degrees out. Which my brain still says, but that's really hot still. But it's also a lot cooler than it has been. So, I'm gonna go for a walk. And not just my little bitty walk. I'm gonna do the, was it 2 miles? Whatever, it took me like 40 minutes before. It may even take longer because I'm obviously not used to it right now. But, yeah, let's go. Alright, so, I'm out here, I'm walking. I'm at that, I don't know, third to halfway-ish point. And there's definitely concern with, because with how long it's been since I've regularly walked, that's gonna cause an issue, and to some extent it is. I'm definitely a little more out of shape than I was when I was walking nearly every day. In just, whatever, a few weeks or a month out of habit is enough to, like, I can tell the difference. But honestly, I think the struggles I'm having are more caused by the heat than by how out of shape I am. Because yeah, it's the sun that's blistering down, and whenever I get a good breeze or find myself walking under a row of trees and in some shade, it's notably easier. So I don't really think the sun's more of an issue than even the fact that I let myself get out of the habit of this. Still, needs to be done. I can't let the sun win. If the sun has its way, I'll be fat and ugly forever. Darn you, sun. Darn you. Why do you hate me so? Evil sun. At this point, it's less of a concern of, do I have the strength to move on, and more, how determined am I? And I am, I tell you, quite determined. It may be because if I lose determination, I know I will fall down here in the heat, and I will die. But determined all the same. Just keep trudging forward. Just gotta keep going. But yes, certainly at this point, less of a test of strength and more test of will. All right, and so on the average, it looks like that walk took about 10 minutes more than what I was averaging when I was walking regularly. So definitely slower. But other than the misery from the heat itself, I didn't really have much pain. Like back, legs, etc. Like I didn't have pain. And so a lack of pain is probably saying that at least some muscle and strength had still remained, so that's good. But it was, okay, so it was less than 90 degrees. It's still really hot to be out there for 50 minutes. And I will say, I don't know if I've actually mentioned it since getting it, but I got this fan that comes with a remote. Like, amazingly smart investment. It has so wonderfully improved my quality of life. Remote for a fan is a great idea. 100% would recommend. And after a couple hours of cooling down, relaxing / working and editing stuff at home, I'm now headed out. We're gonna go by Aldi because I need some groceries. I didn't really think to look for like what I needed to get when I went out before leaving. slight oversight on my part, but I know I need orange juice because I'm like out of orange juice. I was out of orange juice like yesterday, and it made me sad. And so I'm like, man, I gotta make sure I go get orange juice today. And I should probably get some other things that I'll probably need, like while I'm out, but I don't know what those are gonna be. So it'll be orange juice and mystery items. We'll see. Probably not too much. If I don't know I need it, I can't need it too bad, right? And I got a lot of like single meal box kind of things, because I needed the orange juice, and when I was in there I remembered I needed chocolate syrup because I've pretty much used all that from, you know, making chocolate milk to go with donuts. So I remembered that was on my, you know, was something I did need to get, so I got that. And then beyond that, I was kind of whatever I want. I got a macaroni and cheese because you know, I've used up one of the boxes I had. I had used up one of the boxes of brownies, but I chose not to restock that because I am strong this week. Otherwise, I saw that they had like the noodle dishes, and those are useful both. I mean, if I just need to make a meal really quick at home, I can do so, but they're also the kind of thing that doesn't need to be refrigerated, like, you know, like a Lunchable would be, but I can just throw in my lunch bag for work and then just worry about making it when I actually get to work. So for days when I just don't have anything prepped to have for lunch, those work. And so it's time to sort out dinner. What I've decided I'd like to do, because I've kind of had the ingredients for this for a while, like some of them for like just over a week. Some of them I've had for like a month. But I have stuff to make like pasta. So I got whatever pasta sauce and meatballs, which are the part I just got like last week, because I kept having this for a while and I was like, well, I never want it, but it doesn't have any protein. So I was like, let's get something to add some protein to it. But I figure is maybe a third to half of the meatballs and half of each of these should be fine. That's what I figure I'll do. Because it's obvious, it's just me, so I don't need too much, but and it doesn't seem like the kind of thing that'll work out great for taking a work, just being pasta heavy. I don't know. Yeah, so figure out how to cook this. And there we go. Got the meatballs and sauce there heating up, because those are like 20 to 25 minutes. And then the pasta said in a rolling boil like 10 to 12 minutes. So I have that, you know, half of the box set aside, and I'm just using the kettle to boil water, because basically any time that I can just boil water and use the kettle to do it, I do. It makes that process very easy for me. And so, you know, and then I'll move it over to the actual pan once it's boiling. But I don't know. It makes it where I can walk in here and edit it or whatever I need to do, and it'll let me know once it's actually boiling. And the meatballs and sauce technically finished just now when the water just started, when basically I just got the pasta on to boil, so I just put it down to low, and oh well. Technically it said 20 to 25 minutes on medium. Well, I got it to 20 minutes, and then I'm doing, I guess, 10 minutes on low. Plus whatever residual heat it has. And it doesn't smell great. But I'm smelling it, I'm like, well, what does it smell like? Well, it smells like red sauce pasta. I just don't particularly like red sauce pasta, which you may be saying then, well then Adam, why are you making that for dinner? And I don't know. It sounded like a convenient and easy thing to make. Seemed like the thing you do, right? Oh well. I got Parmesan cheese, I guess. Not real Parmesan cheese, this powder stuff that's kind of Parmesan cheese. And pasta is definitely the kind of thing where I'm like, I don't know how much to make. I made half of the thing, and then now I have this bowl, which seems like that's enough food, but that's actually like only half of what I made. So if I'm still hungry after this, I'm good. As long as the food's good. Wish me luck. It's not terrible. I'll be able to eat this. And I'm full. Dinner successfully made me full, so that's good. But I can't say I much cared for how it tasted. It was alright. Would have preferred to have enjoyed it more, especially considering I've got enough to make it all over again. Got flavored ice for dinner though, so try and cover up the taste. Other than that though, probably try and do a little editing and get to bed in not all that long, so thank you for joining me, and joining me as my journey continues. Bye.